What a goof. Folks, I tore my whole ass end apart, made a video on it, and while I picked up the phone to shut it down, somehow I deleted the damn video. So 26 minutes of me tearing this thing apart. It wasn't all that hard, but, you know, being one-legged and up and down and up and down and up and down. It took a minute. Right on. Basically what I did is I took out these two bolts, carriage bolts that were here, and here. Two bolts, that's it. Right on. And then this popped right out, man. That goes into the differential, and it just slid right out. Right there where that clean mark is, in this turn around here and see if I can get this hole to show through. You see right there, my tip of my thumb is, see that little crease? That right there is all it took to basically ruin this boot and throw all the oil out of there. Right on. Just that little crack, that little slice. This has to be cut off. This has to be cut off. A new boot put on. This whole knuckle has to come apart. Right on. So he's got to take this off completely. Then this knuckle in here with bearings that go around has to be bent over and popped out, and then cleaned out, packed up, put back together, and then packed with grease, and then with the boot on, and then do this here. So it's going to cost me about 75 to 100 bucks to get that done. But once I get it done, I should be back to rolling pretty good in my Teryx, man. But yeah. Oh, fuck, it's heavy. Hang on. Here we go. But that's what it looks like. So I took that out. Obviously, it's where the wheel goes. You take these two carriage bolts out. Boom. Slide them out. Pop them out. Basically acts like your pivot axle. Which is basically what it is right there. It comes out of that and that. And then goes in between your A-arms. Basically up into there. Like that. Right on. And then, yeah. Once you get the two bolts out, you just grab the, you just grab it really right about here and here, and just give it a boop, little tug, and it pops right out. You can use that if you want. Little boop. Right on. But yeah, once I get this down to the Yamaha shop, they'll figure it out and put it back together for me. And yeah. I don't know. You see all the rust-colored metal? I don't know why they didn't blue that out or what, but there's some stuff I can put on that to stop that from doing what it's doing. Basically looking like rust. There's some type of metal coating that I can put on it, stuff to put on it. That makes it basically turn black, but it also protects the metal and stops it from rusting and stuff like that. Right on. But yeah, I'm not sure what time it is, but it's getting to be at least 11-ish, something like that. But now you know why I couldn't do the Hippies Musicians montage today, because I had to get this done and figured out, because this is my main grocery getter, man, and I need it. When I go to the store, I load the back of my buggy up, and yeah, gots to have it. I mean, my this bad man pajama here is for me to scoot around on the trails, make light store runs. There are videos of this I just made that show where the other day, well, yeah, fuck, almost yesterday. Less than 2 days ago, I put the spacers on, and Friday night I put them on. Friday night I put the spacers on, and then put the new tires on. And then, yeah, that thing's a beast. It's almost 52 inches wide, and the Grizzly is only 48 inches wide stock. Right on. So I made this wider than the Grizzly, so it gives it more stability and stuff. And I put 2-inch spacers all the way around, and brand new treads. Anything I don't like about them so far is see where it looks like a little hoof right there. You see the stones in there. That's, yeah. Wasn't thinking, but I wasn't thinking that it was going to be picking up stones like that, but it did, man. So yeah. But yeah. Glad I got that out and up out of the way. And then we'll get her all fixed up and rolling again. Before I put this all together, I'm going to get some degreaser in there, spray it down in there, let it soak up, and then I'm going to actually jack it up and clean the inside of both rims, and yeah, just make sure everything's cleaned up. You see all this mud and gunk in there? Gonna get all that shit out of there. I'm gonna spray this down with degreaser and clean it up as best I can. I'm gonna take that wheel off too and do the same to over there. And then before I put it all back together, I'm gonna put some differential wet brake lube in there for there, and then I'll probably do an oil change. And before winter's over, I gotta tear it apart again and take off the plastic on the inside. I gotta take the primary cover off, and then both primaries have to come off. I have to put a belt back on it, clean it up really good, and then put a belt back on it, and then finagle that back together in the primary, and then bolt that back down, seal it back up, pop all the plastic back on. But to do that, you got to take out the passenger seat, the fuel tank, the back storage drum, and all the plastic in the front part of the machine. You have to take that out just so you can get into the primary to pull out and put a brand new belt on. Yeah. But while I got this up in the air, basically what I'm going to do is do an oil change on it, and then change the air cleaner, and yeah, hopefully get them back up and running in top shape and stuff. So yeah, but I got a lot of stuff to do around here before winter comes. I know it's only beginning of July. June, July, August, September. Right after September, October, winter's right around the corner, and it can hit us pretty hard if it wants to. But yeah, but that's what I did today. Is I took my CV axle out. I got to replace that boot in there, repack it, do all that stuff, and then get this thing back together. Hopefully by next Friday. If I get it back Friday, depending on what time I get it back, I can I might have to not do the 907, but this right here, like I tell you guys, man, life and priorities first, man, and this is definitely a priority for me. But yeah, I don't want to feel like I'm letting you guys down by doing the things I need to do around here, but they got to get done because nobody else is going to do them, right? But that's how easy it is to get that out, is to pop out these two long carriage bolts, pop them out. This separates both A-arms, and from this knuckle right here, it's where they go in them holes. You pop that out, and then you just pick this up a little bit here so you can get up in there and just give a little boop, and it pops right out, man. There's your boop again. Rock on. Right on, folks. I'm going to say love, peace, hippie grease. And we'll see you Tuesday for Hippies Musicians Montage number 201, man. Rock on.